Hey YouTube, Cool Ice here, and today I'm doing a real-time video. This might take a couple hours if you're willing to watch. How to draw a little girl or a little boy, depending on what I'm going to draw today. Make it look kind of 3D. Cause I usually don't do like regular art. I don't do 3D art because it's confusing and I don't want to learn all those buttons. So I try to make my drawings look 3D as possible sometimes. So I'm going to start with the tutorial, and we're going to need, first let me go back. So you're going to need a paper, you're going to do digital, so Ibis Paint. You're going to want to get an app, Ibis Paint X, which is what I use. Step number 1, install that if you want to learn. You're going to get a paper. You're going to use the paper 111. It's 768 x 768. It's pretty much even paper. You're going to get that one. Then you're going to start with like a circular tool. If you don't know how to, if you don't know how to do a perfect circle, this is what I use to cheat, but it doesn't really matter to me. You're going to pick a completely different color that you might not use in the picture, but dark enough for you to see. This is going to be our skeleton picture. You have to use a skeleton. So we're going to start by drawing the circle like this. And depending on what angle you want your picture to be in, we're going to draw a face facing my left. Yeah, my left. So we're going to do a line so you know where the face is going to be. It's okay if you have to restart a couple times. We're going to draw where the cheeks are going to be. I say make a line and like quarter of this to see where you want the cheeks to be. You kind of just go out from there. See this line and cheeks. Doesn't matter if the line's not even or not. Usually I don't make anything even. As you can see, this is not even line whatsoever. Doesn't matter. She's going to be a child. So I'm going to start with children, and maybe next episode I'll age them up. Now I'm going to do her ears over here. And eyes, depending on what ethnicity you want your character to be, Asian or American. That's the only eyes I know how to do, Asian or American, for these characters, because this is my new art style for now. We're going to do the American eyes for now, then I'll change it up later on. So we're going to start where like the cheeks are, and do like eyes like right above it. So you can do a line like this, one like that. Make it bigger if you want. You can go a little bit below the line if you want. So she's a child, we're going to make it pretty low. Pretty big eyes. And if you want to make sure everything's like almost even, you might want to flip it. How you flip it is you go to you press the button with number 1 on it, and you just do this. Press the invert canvas button. I'm doing right now. It'll give you an even look. And I'm gonna do that. It's okay to make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time in art, so yeah. There we go. Now for the eyes, they're pretty big. Nose, I'm giving her like a little nose up like this. And she has a smile on her face. Delete some of that. Now I'm going to do the body. So, actually I'm going to do the eyelashes first. Let me do this. This is how I usually draw eyelashes. I usually do this. Depends on what you want for the eyes. I'm going to do this for now. We'll flip the canvas again to make a whole new start. I'm going to do the neck. The neck should be like around here. Like not too far from the ear and not too far from the chin, like an even amount of space. We're going to do the same thing at the bottom of the chin for our neck. Now her body, we're going to do a line like this. Draw a circle at the edge of the line. One smaller than the other one because of the angle she's in. Then for the chest skeleton, we're going to do 2 lines on the left circle. And something like this, like make a dent upwards, then go down and up again. And if you feel like it's too small for her head, you can like use the lasso tool, circle it, transform, enlarge it, and size it up the way you want. Where do you want to put it? We'll put it over here. There we go. Edit out the neck. Erase. If you want to know what type of size brush I'm using, I'm using the glass pen 1.7. You can also use the dip pen and put it also on 1.7, which will work exactly the same. A little bit larger. You can use dip pen at like, so glass pen 1.7 and dip pen 2.1. For the body, I'm going to do this. Put a line over here so you know where the rest of the body is going to be. Now for her, there we go. I have the chest, the stomach. Now I'm going to like size her up again to put her a little bit higher so I can do her legs. Let me size it up a little bit more so I can go more to my liking. There we go. This mark represents where her, what's supposed to be, so we know where to put the legs. Since children don't have big thighs or like a shape, so that's why I put it there. Usually if I have my hair has a shape or thick thighs, they won't show. Usually I'll do something like this. Usually if they had a bigger character, I'll do something like this. But since it's a child, we have to do something like this, like a line. I'm going to do like an underwear type of shape to signify where it's going to be. And for our legs, we're going to do 2 lumps like over here. One smaller than the other one, similar to how we did the arms. Then we're going to go down like that on both sides. And for her for her knees, we're going to do lumps like this. Make it a little bigger so you know where her knees are. And now for the calves, we're going to up like this, depending on which angle she's in. She's standing to the side, we're going to do it like over here. I messed it up, hang on. Do it over here. Slightly dented. Straight. Slightly dented again. Straight. Fix up as much as you want so it looks natural to the body. Some edits, like erase some, add some, whatever. And our feet would be kind of just like this. Just do this. Shouldn't be wearing shoes anyway. And for our arms, we're going to do the same thing. For the legs, this. This. Make it a little bit smaller over here. This. This. And for her hands, hands are kind of tricky. So usually I do a circle over here. Up like this. Then this. This will be the thumb. Round it out like this. Don't go all the way to the end. Then this. 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 And now we have a hand. We add one more to make it even. Make a full 5 fingers. Same to the other side, but you can do a little bit different. It's like another angle. We can do this, this, and this. So it's another angle. We fix the thumb. Flip the canvas, see how it's going. The arm's a little bit too low, so we're going to lasso it and put it up over here. Now I'm going to like duplicate her a couple times so you can get different skin tones, eye shapes, blah blah blah. So we're going to how do I want to do this? I'm going to go back to the gallery. Save photo PNG. And just to show how different eye shapes and stuff work. And body shapes. So I'm gonna add the picture like 6 or 7 times to see. One, two, let me get rid of some of that so I can be a little bit more better. Three, move her a little bit closer. 4, because why not? So I can only fit 4 on this paper, so we're going to work with 4 for now. Had more in mind, but whatever. So first we're going to start with the light skin character over here. Whoops, wrong color. Let me merge them all together. So I'm going to do her hair over here. So her hair, I'm going to do a straight hairstyle. So I'm going to give her some bangs. Give her a headband. So we're going to do this so you can see the headband. Stops right over here. So the bangs, we're going to go up like this and straight down like that. The hair will look more realistic after we add the hair option in. But usually for straight hair, I usually just do rectangles. It's going to be shorter. We're going to do like up to here. This one's hair is going to be wavy. And I'm going to make her ethnicity Asian. So I'm going to erase these eyes. And add some the eyes are going to look like this. So we're going to do an oval like this. Keep going till it's thin enough for to look Asian. Maybe I'm saying Asian, not Chinese, Japanese, and Korean, because they're all Asian and I don't want to mix it up and be offensive for anybody. There we go. And her hair is going to be wavy. So the wavy hair, I'm going to do the same hairstyle, a little bit different. This is going to be, I'm going to use this as like a part, the hair part, and wave it down like this. Maybe slightly covering her eyes. There we go. Next we're going to have the curly hair, then the kinky hair. So curly hair is going to be, I'm going to give it like a hairline because I don't want this one to have bangs. I'm just going to like put her hair like this, like looks like it has like a ponytails or something. Ponytail over here. We're not going to see the other one because it'll be on the other side. So usually I do one little curl, another curl going the opposite direction. You keep doing that. Usually how I draw curls. It doesn't really look like curls until you color it in though. There, now we're gonna have the kinky hair. It's gonna be kind of afro-like. So since this was like completely based on not the sketch but on the painting, I'm gonna just kind of like do something like this, the shape of the head. We're gonna delete that, which we don't have to. I'm gonna do this, the hairline. Now for their clothes, I'm just going to give them all a dress. Doesn't really matter. Just different colors. If I'm going to do a tutorial how to draw clothes, I'll do that. But for now, I'm not going to do that. So now we're going to get to the coloring. So hang on, let me just do some editing. We'll get to the coloring. So we're gonna do this and kind of like shear it up. Go to the lower base of the picture, and I will start with the skin first. So for the skin, we're going to, hang on, let me shear it up a bit more. Hang on, I have a better idea. So I'm going to do this. Usually I just select the whole picture, invert selection, go to the top layer. And for the first character, I'm going to do a light skin tone. So usually since the color's already here for me, I can just do that. Kind of just like color the whole picture in. I use the soft felt tip brush so you get like a bigger coating. And there we go. I'm going to keep that thing on there. And we're just going to shear it up so you can see what's in the front. Okay, so for the skin, we're going to get, let me watch the ad first, hang on. Okay, so now I got the options, so we're going to get to like a pencil option. Usually I use a mechanical pencil option, number 1. I'm just going to make it like, I'm going to make it slightly darker. I'm going to go over the areas that need to be shaded in. This is the nose, around the cheeks, around the chin. If you don't want to use that, you just want to blend it out. It goes faster if you just use the dip pen and just go over it like this. It makes it so much easier. So we just do this, see how it's going. So see doing where you want depth. You want depth in the cheeks, depth in the cheek area. And go over it like this. Under the eyes. Under the hair, around the eyes again, above the lip. I usually make the whole lip that color, just make the whole mouth that color. Not the whole mouth, but just like the lip part. Hang on. A little bit more over here. Now we're going to blend it all in. Don't want to blend it in too much, so we're just going to like go around the sides, like right where we blended it in. The blending tool is kind of laggy, I know. On my tab, I'm not sure about everyone else's tab, but on my tab has always been laggy. It doesn't matter what tablet I get, it's always laggy for me. So we can see how it's doing. God bless me, don't worry, I don't have the corona, I'm just sneezing. I have allergies and stuff, or a slight cold. Now if you want to make the lips a little bit more in depth, so you can see where the lips are, I would, hang on. So I go over here and kind of like darken it a little bit. Thin it out, get out the brush. And go over it like this. Do that to see how it looks. We're going to blend it a little bit around the edges so you can see how it looks. I'm going to blend it in over here a little bit. There we go. You're gonna make it, lower down the opacity, and go over the cheeks a little bit to make it look more up, to look more cute. And do this, blend it in more. Too much opacity. You don't want so much opacity in the drawing. Okay, now we can do, let me see the nose. Let me see the nose a little bit. Let's, in-depth the nose a little bit. Make it look more like a nose. There we go. Let's switch up the cheeks a little bit. More opacity around the chin. There we go. Now we're going to move on to the eyes. Look a little less creepy in the face. So we're going to get like the skin tone, but like a lot darker, like in the brown area. So very dark brown. Opacity a little bit lower. And go over the eyes like this. Do you think with the eyelashes? I'm gonna make her eyes maybe green. I'm not sure if I want to make them green. Give her green eyes. I should give her blue eyes. I'm gonna give her blue eyes. So then you're gonna go over it with blue. And grab the blue. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, over with white too. Put the white in there. Make sure opacity is fully for white. Now for the blue eyes, we're gonna like make it like a darker blue to go around the edges. Gonna get rid of this. See how it's going. Then we're gonna like simmer it up. There we go. There we go. Now we're going to get the blue and make it lighter. Put it in there and just like make it look three-dimensional by shading it in. Then we're gonna like lower the opacity to darker blue. Kind of like keep layering it on top till you make a perfect pupil. Make it darker. Blend it in around the edges. Make it light. Get some light blue to make it like make highlights. Now get a white. Make the opacity a little bit bigger. And put more white. So now you have some eyes. Now we're going to do the hair. Probably going to be a part 2 to this video for the rest of the characters. But for the hair, we're going to use you either use a hair option. So I usually don't use the hair option because it makes the hair different colors sometimes. So I usually use like oil hair option. And make her hair blonde. We're going to go down like this to make the hair texture. Doesn't matter if it covers the eyes a little bit, it's going to because it's hair. Lower the opacity a little bit to make a little bit more streaks. Delete the upper layer, not delete it, but like press the I button. Get lighter hair again. Keep switching it up a little bit so you get that hair texture you want. There we go. If you want to make it smoother, you can just blend it with low opacity. There we go. For the rest of the hair, we're going to do the same thing. Put the opacity all the way up. It's okay not to follow the lines we get around the face because it's going to look weird if we do. Lower the opacity. Put in the brown. Put a little bit more brown in the inner part of the hair, so it looks like there's like a shadow in it. There we go. Now for our headband. Hang on, let me fix this over here. Now our headband's going to be red. I'm just going to do this. Hang on. Okay, never mind. That should have worked. So I'm going to do this instead. With the hard tip pen. And do that. Color it in. Why won't that work? I don't understand why that won't work, but whatever. Do that, do some shading, lower the opacity again. Now shade it all in. There we go. Now we're going to do her dress, which is going to be red as well. So we're going to keep the dark color. After we're not, we're going to make it red. Keep the red and go over it. There we go. So now we're going to get the dark color again. The same thing we did over here. Lower the opacity and kind of just build it up over time. Lower the opacity. There you go, now that our dress is done, we move on to the arms and the feet. So we're going to do the same thing with the skin tone. We're going to make it slightly darker. We're going to build up layers over time like we did with the dress though, so it can make it look, I don't know, I just want to do that. I think it'll be faster. Gotta delete some of that space in between the leg area. But for now, we're just gonna do this. There we go. Now we're going to do the neck. There we go. Let's now shade that in. Why is it so hard to shade in now? It's like, there we go. Shade in the arms now. About to do that. Now I'm going to do the fingers by a darker shade. There we go. Now her feet. Her shoes are going to be red. Like the rest of her body, the rest of her outfit. There we go. Now we're going to shade it in like usual. There we go. Shoes just keep layering and layering. Now I'm going to delete this part of the leg. There we go. So now we have girl number 1 complete. So if you want to add any more highlights or freckles, whatever you want, you can do that later. You can do that if you want. But for me, I'm going to leave her like this. Let me just fix this over here. Smooth it out. There we go. Smooth out these edges that look pixelated. They don't look so pixely. Okay, so we're done with girl number 1. In next episode, we're going to be doing girl number 2. Okay, stay cool, stay busy, and peace out. Have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial.